I did have a coworker once tell me that you're supposed to, when you're sick,
I've done it.
sleep with onions in your socks.
Oh, never mind. That one's crazy.
What were you going to say?
Like when you're sick to like eat raw garlic
sure.
to like fix it.
Yeah.
Doesn't.
Onions in the socks. And so I one time was sick.
Oh,
And
no. Oh, no.
yeah, I tried it. Welcome to When Harry Dumped Sally. I'm Tess Menzies.
I'm Natasha Vinnick.
This is a podcast where we watch a rom-com.
Yes.
We discuss the main relationship in the rom-com, and we decide how long we think the couple is going to stay together after the credits roll.
And if who breaks up with who, why do they do that to them?
Yeah. And typically we do traditional rom-coms frequently. But Oscars are coming out in 2 weeks, and we wanted to do some of the Best Picture nominations that followed the rules of our podcast, where there is a couple who stays together in the end. And so today we did Sinners. A classic rom-com. Lots of romance, lots of calm.
Big on calm. Huge on calm. It's a 2025 film.
Yes, 2025. Our log line is: trying to leave their troubled lives behind, twin brothers return to their hometown to start again, only to discover that an even greater evil is waiting to welcome them back.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. And our couple who ends up together in the end is Stack, Michael B. Jordan, and Mary Haley Steinfeld.
Yeah. And at the end, they're vampires.
They're vampires. We're 1992. They've
been together
same.
60 some years or 50 some years.
It's true love.
Yeah. I mean, it's a no-brainer here. Sorry.
Let's go.
It's been 2 weeks. They're going to 2 weeks together. Only 2. Okay.
3, 2, 1, forever.
I mean, you put up with each other for 90 years. You're both hot.
Yeah. And you get to stay young and hot forever.
Yeah. You like get to know everything together of everyone. And they also have some weird hive mind thing going on, it seems, anyway, you know?
So, and they're definitely like polyamorous.
I imagine they do.
I imagine all vampires are polyamorous.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think, and that's the key takeaway from this film.
Polyamory. That is the
vampires.
only takeaway.
Become a vampire and join a polycule.
Yeah, exactly. And go have sex. Yeah, I mean, they get to live the life is like a mixed bag.
Yes.
And living is a mixed bag if you're theoretically undead vampire. But like, it's almost like there's like an element of like an eternal vacation with your partner. Like you kind of get to go everywhere you want. Like you're with them. You're a team against everything because you literally are like different.
Than everybody else. I always wonder, I feel like vampires always seem to have a lot of money. And I'm like, how are they? Like, yeah, you can just go wherever you want. Is it just because you can just kill people?
I think killing people is useful. You have enough time to accumulate wealth.
Yeah. Stocks.
Stocks, bonds, other things. And like, you can kill people. And I also like imagine there's other, like if you convert the right people, then your money together. I don't know.
I just feel like vampires always seem to have castles or like are doing well for themselves. And I'm like, but they don't have jobs.
No.
So.
And it just seems like.
It's like a nice life.
Not bad.
Honestly, a happy ending.
A happy ending for everyone. All right.
This is a very good movie. If you have not seen it, you should. It's very well done. I saw it in theaters. It was incredible to see in theaters.
Yeah.
But also on streaming, great as well.
It was nice on streaming. Definitely like maybe my TV just made it all very dark. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like anytime, like right now, a theme in movies is like if it's a good movie, if we're about to watch a cinematic masterpiece,
yes, if it's serious,
you better not be able to see much.
Yeah, hope you don't want to.
Yeah,
but you'll feel
and
it.
that's how you know
It's art.
that you're watching art.
Yeah.
If you're like, okay, we could have brightened it up a little bit, but they said no.
Art.
No.
Art.
But also it does make sense with the themes of vampires.
Yep.
For it to be night.
Yep. Classic time for vamps.
Classic vampires love night.
Yeah, those vampos love the evening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Longest maybe movie we've seen on the pod?
Maybe. Have we not had to do a 2.5? I feel like Fall Guy was pretty long.
Oh, that was long.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this one, I mean, it was for my capacity. Very, very long. Didn't feel like it.
No, it's like a very good movie.
Yeah. The whole time you're like, yeah, okay. You're not like, oh, when we know what's going to happen here. You're just like, fucking let's go.
I think also because we typically are watching rom-coms on this podcast.
And
usually
like
those,
tropes.
it's like they don't need to be over 2 hours long.
No. We know what's happening. We know where you're getting to.
Yeah. But I mean, this movie is just, it's very good. It is, it's nominated for quite a few Oscars. I know a lot of people would like it to win Best Picture. And we'll see. I think that One Battle After Another kind of has, everyone's decided that
That's the one?
they get to have everything.
Oh, interesting.
But Sinners, very good. I think it'll at least get all the music stuff.
It is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like easily, I think it has music in the bag.
Yeah.
Directed by Ryan Coogler. I can't remember if Ryan Coogler got the Golden Globe, because that would tell us a lot as well.
Yeah. Good.
Which is important.
No, it is.
No, I do just want to know what because it's our Oscar movies.
Yeah, these are
we
Oscar
have one
movies.
more. A lot of the times, Oscar movies not happy endings.
Yeah, so
not couples that end up together.
Is a happy
and this is a happy
ending.
film. We need to clarify. It's not nominated for a lot.
It's not nominated for a lot?
It is nominated for a lot. I think that it actually is it the most nominated film now?
Great question.
Yeah, it's the highest number of nominations, 16 Academy Awards.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's very well done. And because of that, it will definitely win some stuff. I just feel like with the Oscars, it seems like every year there's one movie that is made and it's like, this one was made for Oscars. And this movie was made to win Oscars, and that is why it was made.
Yeah.
And that was One Battle After Another this year, which I also saw and is a good movie. But like One Battle After Another, I will never watch again, probably. I don't see why I would. Like, well done, but I don't know why I would watch it.
Yes.
Sinners, I was like excited to get to watch this again.
Yeah.
So that is something. Okay, now I'm going to go do what I was actually doing. Golden Globes, we won Best Original Score and Box Office Achievement.
Cool.
So, yeah, we're going to get the music stuff for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we're going through the movie. Talking about love. We kind of start off and the theme is kind of set off the top, like music can bring healing to communities, it can bring people together, but it also can attract evil,
bad tricky spirits,
which is like ultimately, I mean, we get the vampires who are white people stealing black culture, and yeah, that's white people do be doing that.
They really do.
Okay, so we're starting Mississippi, 1932, and we've got Sammy. He's driving up to a church. This is the morning after the events that eventually
you got
take
a
place.
flashback situation. Yeah, and I don't know,
he's obviously been through a lot, and his dad is the pastor.
Yeah,
and he's like, leave your sinning ways behind. He thinks like playing blues is bad.
Yeah.
Devil music.
It's just like kind of cute though how every generation, we're like, oh, the rap music's messing up the whatever. This music, the rock music's making the kids have sex.
It's like making them sin. Yeah. We love to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there's so many themes. There's obviously so many themes around like religion also. And I feel like there's like I know that ultimately the vampires, are about like cultural appropriation and like kind of sucking out what, white people want, like taking what we want and then like, but also converting and being like, and you have to have this.
Yeah.
And so I feel like there's like commentary around Christianity and
Big
like
time.
getting rid of obviously like voodoo and hoodoo and like African like religion and culture and like replacing it with like our thing.
Yeah, but also like even kind of near the end with our main vampire Remick, like he also like talks about how like in Ireland the stuff with like the Brits and like what happened there, like it's kind of like a long-standing thing of like a place getting colonized.
Yes,
period.
colonization in general.
Yeah.
Yes, there is the scene where they're all kind of playing Irish music and it's like. Yeah, that is another.
It's like the fun
time
the, like
that
parallels of and like when Irish people in this country were not like considered white or whatever, like
which is wild because Irish people are very white.
Yeah, just look at this kid.
They were like,
Yeah.
Okay, so then we're meeting the twins, Smoke and Stack, both played by Michael B. Jordan, and they're buying
they're buying
mill?
a mill and a land.
Yeah.
I just want to say it is so funny. I feel like you don't get to see any like serious films where a person plays two twins.
Yeah.
I feel like it's only like jokey
like
film, The Parent Trap. Yeah, it's so fun to be like, and I'm serious about being my own twin.
Yeah.
I like that. But yes, okay, they're buying a mill from this guy.
Who we eventually find out is the
head of the clan.
Grand Dragon, which is so fucking embarrassing that the clan's head is the Grand Dragon.
And there are wizards, and I'm like, you fucking...
What? You losers?
Gross nerds? Why?
What the fuck is that?
I
know. This
know.
is so cool. It's the Grand
Losers.
Dragon.
Yeah. Big old losers.
What are we fucking doing?
I don't know. But it is kind of like a thing that, like, I think you see with kind of like the KKK, but you also see with that, like, an interesting thing that comes up and up again with the vampires is this idea of like fellowship or like having each other. And I feel like it's a thing you even see nowadays with like the male loneliness epidemic and like how quickly people can be like put into like these fucked up group minds, but just because like they are so lonely and like they like, like with this group, you'll feel part of it, even if the part of it means we are fucking up everything, These
types of groups prey so much on people being lonely and like the new, like obviously white supremacy and Nazis have been around forever, but like this new big surge that we are seeing, I feel like is preying so much on people who are vulnerable on the internet and alone in real life and just being like, we understand you. Come over here.
And like we see that scene with them and Mary where they're like, we can tell like you're sad. Like, don't you want fellowship? Like you want to be with people, friends,
Yeah.
All right.
So we meet them. They buy the land.
Yeah.
And
the guy's like, oh yeah, the Ku Klux Klan, we don't exist.
It's like, that's not around anymore. There's no clan. And he's like, okay, but if the clan does show up, like we're killing everyone, just so you know.
Yeah.
And then they are picking up Sammy,
who's
because he wants to be a musician, and his dad's like, you want to play music for drunkards? Like, no, you're in the house of God.
Yep. He's like, you keep dancing with the devil, one day he will follow you home.
Yeah.
And Sammy's asking because the Stack twins are his cousins, and he's like asking
about Chicago.
Yeah, well, Chicago, and there's no Jim Crow, and is it different? And he's like, it's the same, just taller buildings, set of plantations.
Yeah. It's bad everywhere.
It is
the
bad
vibe
everywhere.
Yeah, racism exists everywhere, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a bummer. And like it's institutionalized, all of it. Like it's So they like unload a truck, and I feel like this is where we get our first kind of like peeksy weeksy at like something that's gonna bite you and you're gonna have to stab with like a little snake coming out. And
they're like, we're opening this juke joint tonight.
Yes.
They've been gone for 7 years. And, they're like, we got to go into town and like get stuff to open up this juke joint. They're like, we're done being in Chicago. They're kind of like, they worked with Al Capone, we eventually find out.
Yeah.
So they were kind of like gangsters
there, probably stealing stuff. I think the implication from Mary at some point is they've been stealing stuff from over there to bring down here too. And So they're going to make the juke joint.
We go, and Smoke is the one who goes into town, and he asks this, I don't know, little girl to watch over the truck while he goes into the store. The store is owned by Bo and Grace. And so they're kind of another group of people that I don't know. He's just buying stuff.
Yeah, we kind of get to have what I sort of love, which is like the heist sort of bringing the gang back together vibe, which I love.
Yeah.
Like, gotta get this guy for being the bouncer. Gotta get this guy for doing the. Gotta get these guys for the signs. And I love it.
I feel like the
together.
whole beginning, I'm like, we're getting introduced to all these people. So I'm like, yeah, Bo and Grace, we meet them. They're gonna be there.
Yeah.
We meet Slim. We meet Cornbread.
Yeah.
And then we meet, I think Annie is probably like the big one that we meet.
Yep. And we're gathering them all for the juke joint tonight, you know?
Yes. We also are meeting Pearline. And Sammy kind of
She's a singer.
is into her.
He's into her, yeah.
We find out if she's married, or we find out she is married. And he's like, happily? And she's like...
Hey,
She's like, be careful. You couldn't handle this.
Watch out. And
and then we have the moment where Smoke is talking to Sammy, and he's like, there's a white woman looking at you. Like, what's going on here? You okay? Why is she here? And then she comes over. This is Mary, and she was with...
They were together.
Yeah.
And then he left, and she's, pissed.
Or he's talking to Stack, I guess, obviously, because she's with Stack. Sorry, I struggled a lot with Smoke and Stack.
I agree.
But it was, it was their hats. That was how you could tell the difference.
And the hat's not enough. I mean, the hat's not enough. And there's not strong personality differences.
I do feel like Smoke has more of the, I'm the leader. I take charge. My name comes first in Smokestack.
It's true. And one of the ones kind of saved the other.
Yeah.
Well, Stack said, so Smoke killed the dad.
Yes.
Because the father kept beating up Stack. Yeah.
So I feel like he has even though they're twins, older brother vibes.
Yeah.
But still, we got the same actor.
Yeah.
And we find out that her mother recently died, and she thought that they would be at the funeral, and they weren't. And he's just like, I don't care about that.
Yeah. So we're, bringing the band back together.
We're bringing the band back together. That's what we're doing. We're getting the band back together again to open up the juke joint. And now Smoke is going over to Annie's with flowers. I was like, is this his dad's grave? But it's not. It's their child.
Their daughter.
Who maybe died in childbirth. I don't know if
just
it was a miscarriage
as a small baby,
I think. So he, is seeing Annie again.
Yeah.
And they're married, but he hasn't been around.
No, he's been gone for 7 years.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they're out here divorcing at that time. It doesn't make sense.
I think that probably the death of their child was too traumatizing
for sure
him to work through. And she practices hoodoo.
And so she kind of does this magic stuff to keep him safe. And she's like, you guys are safe because of me. And he's like, well, then why wasn't our daughter safe? Which is sad.
Yeah. So she does some more stuff to try to
she
keep
re-ups
him
his
protected.
his little mojo bag.
Yeah.
And she re-ups it, refills it, remagics it. And he's like, yeah, I need you to cook the food tonight. She's like, why are you really here? And then they bone.
And then he's like, yeah, I love you and I miss you.
Yeah.
I love Annie.
Yeah, me too. Annie's sick.
Yeah.
She's so cool.
And then we're at the juke joint, and then we get to see our Remick.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're not at the juke joint anymore. Remick kind of goes, he's getting kind of chased. He goes to this house, and he seems to be on fire. His body's smoking.
Yeah.
When he comes to this house, these two people.
The Choctaw, which is the native tribe that is around there. He's like, they got me.
Yeah, and he's like, they took his wife, and then he peeks inside the place and sees clan outfits there. And so I think he's they're gonna let me in or whatever. And They let him in.
And
vampires famously.
You gotta
need to be invited.
You need to invite a vampire. I do love this about vampire lore, that they're like, if you don't invite me in, I won't come.
Not. So
I won't come in.
You know.
But they're always very charming. They're like, let me in.
Incredibly charming. Please.
Just let me in.
Yeah. And so he goes in, and eventually the Choctaw like come to the door later, and they're like, he's not what he seems. Like, he's messed up, you know.
Yeah, and I think like in the Wikipedia description of this character, they describe him as a vampire hunter.
Yeah, I think the implication is because they know what he is.
Yeah,
and so I think they're like going after him for sure.
Yeah.
And he asks them if they're there, like they lie, but like they know to leave before nightfall. Like they are clearly like very up on vampire business.
Yes.
And so the two people at the house lie about it, and then it turns out Remek's already converted one of the.
Yeah, he converted Bert, and then he's obviously gonna convert this lady.
Yep. So we got our 3 white vampires ready to go,
ready to fuck everything up.
Yep. And then we're in the juke. We're dancing.
Yeah, we're dancing. Pearline is showing up. They like. Annie, I think, gives some guy a deal, and Smoke is all pissed off about it because he's like, we need to make money to like keep this place alive. And she's like, people have to want to come here.
Yeah, but what's so tricky is everyone works on the plantations, and they're given not normal money for it. They're given some kind of, I forget, some kind of money that only works in the company town.
So that you can like
exchange it for goods, but never build money to actually use. And so this place, they can't do anything with that. That's not money.
Yeah.
You know?
But, it was like not slavery anymore.
Yep.
Because you got your wooden token.
Got your little token you can use in the Discovery Zone for prizes.
Yeah. So that's good.
And so Mary wants to walk into the club, the juke, and Cornbread, who's the bouncer, is like, you're white.
Like, why are you here?
And then they eventually remember who they are. I guess Mary's mom's dad was half black.
Yeah.
And her mom delivered the twins. And that's how like the family knows each other. And we find out that he set her up. Is it Smoke who is with her?
Stack is with her.
Stack set her up with like a rich white man husband and a farm. And it's clear like that he like wanted her to be safe and knew that with him she wouldn't be safe.
No.
Yeah.
We're in the 1930s.
Yes, exactly.
Like, and he loves her, and he's like, go to your rich husband. Like, if you stay here with me,
you're gonna get killed. Like, they don't want interracial stuff, and like, you're being close to us.
Yeah. And like, even if you have a half black grandfather, like, you are very white passing.
Yeah. You could easily go there, live a life, and not get killed this way.
Yes.
And so that's kind of why he left. And, he's like, you can be white. And she's like, I didn't want to be white. I wanted to be with you.
Yeah. And I think that she's an interesting character of just like loss of identity. Like, obviously, she's not going to have like strong ties to her like black ancestors because that's like far enough down the line. Like, yeah, you've got your grandpa, but like, this gets lost over time. And so she probably feels like a loss of like cultural identity and like in some ways identifying, but like not.
But then like also because of like the rules of this time is like a certain amount of blood like makes you black. Yes. And so like that's so like it's like very complex and weird, I think, like, and you're like, is this a secret? Do I keep this a secret? Like,
right. And do I want it to be a secret? Yeah. Probably not, but it has to be during this time. But also she is like obviously looks white. Yeah. And so she is the first person to be converted by the vampires. And I think that it's like, I think there's a lot of different things to consider with what that is.
I mean, I think like because of being like white passing, I think there's like less suspicious for her, like less suspicions around like white people. Like she hasn't been treated that way.
She has white privilege.
Exactly.
And
so she thinks like, oh, they could be safe. They could be fine.
Yeah. She's like, I'll see if their money is good. I'll see, like, she's going to be trusting of white people.
And she's also like, they're going to like, talk to me more because like,
yes.
But ultimately that fucks her over.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that there's a thing about like like everyone here, like even Stack and everyone trusted her, and then she is the person who ultimately fucks everyone over.
Absolutely.
And it's like, I think this idea of like even a white person who's like, I'm an ally, like I mean well, I'm on your side, like slip up and bring some fucking vampires in.
Yeah. And it sucks.
Yeah.
And it's exactly what happens.
Okay, so here we go. We got the, rich white husband thing.
Yep. And then Sammy's doing the blues.
Yeah, he's playing music. He sings a song that he wrote for his dad.
Yeah.
This song is nominated for Best Original Song.
Cool.
And everybody is dancing. I love this scene. This is such a good scene.
It's so beautiful.
It's so well done. The way that it's shot is incredible. It must have been like so like seeing the choreography and how they filmed this would be very cool, because obviously you would have had like a steady cam that then has to go on a rig and like we're going through, like it would have been such a interesting thing to see how it was all choreographed. But we have people, it's like music spans history.
Yeah, the
it
speech is like
time.
Music is so, there can be music so true it pierces like the life and death, and because of that conjures spirits from the past and the future.
And so we have just people
from like
dancing through all eras. Exactly. Yeah, and it's very cool.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. It's so cool to watch. And this is where we kind of start, I guess with the vampire stuff we saw some stuff, but like this, like it's very kind of like surreal here. It starts like feeling really,
and we get the foreshadowing of the place burning.
Yeah, we see the like the rooftop starts burning up, and I don't know, it was good. It was so good.
Yeah, it's an incredible scene.
Yeah.
Now the clan vampires, or the vampires, no, some of them are clan. They're clan vampires. Yep. They show up to the joint, and Sammy and Pearline are hooking up.
He's practicing going down on her like Stack taught him.
Yeah, and honestly, I think that we need to see women getting eaten out more in movies.
There's a lot of references to this in this film, and I'm like, good for them. Yeah.
We got like, why are we doing? I feel like in movies we love to like show a sex scene that just starts with like,
I'm riding
dude's
him.
Just like,
he's boned me.
Let's go on in. Let's get it in right away. No foreplay whatsoever. I'm ready to go.
Yep.
So I don't know. I love it.
Maybe it's like because vampires are eaters. Also a theme of the film.
Also, and you know, sometimes we bleed.
Yeah, sometimes we bleed. Nom. All right. So yeah, they're finding that they're not making enough money on this. Like they're like, we'll be out of money in like 2 months if we keep doing it like this, you know?
So they're having conversations around that.
Yeah. And then the 3 vampires trying to get in.
They show up and they're like, can we come in? And Cornbread's like, no, you're in the wrong place. And they're like, what? We care about equality. We care about music. Let us play you our little song.
So they play like a little song.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but they're like, we do blues here.
Right. And I also am like, is the song that they play, I think I just like don't understand music history well enough, but I'm like, is this where we're starting to get the cultural appropriation like parallels of like white people taking blues music and like creating country and rock and roll and being like, this is our thing.
This is ours.
Yeah.
I feel like I could see that. Yeah. And we definitely get like Irish ditties back there too at some point. So it's an interesting blend of everything. But yeah. So they're like, no, you can't come here. And they're like, oh, it's because we're white.
Yeah. They're like, oh, you won't let us in because we're white people?
What?
They said, well, that is so mean.
So mean of you guys.
But that's so crazy. We're allowed everywhere.
Yeah. But they're like, it's okay. We'll walk away real slow in case you change your mind.
Yeah. And they have the like, why is Mary there also? And
yeah.
like,
and he's like, she's family. Get the fuck out, you know? And I think
don't
Mary's,
let him in. And this is when Mary is like, I'll find out what they really want.
Because,
like they might have money.
We really need money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's parallels there with like selling out to white people because you're like, well,
we need it.
We need to survive in this fucking world that you created. Yeah. So I guess we'll sell out to you and then you'll steal our culture and steal everything and
100%.
And maybe we'll get some money in the end, or maybe we'll just get totally fucked.
Yeah.
So
we'll see.
So yeah, she
Mary
goes out
towards
there.
them. They show her some money, and it's solid gold from a whole different time. And he's like, listen, the money, it's useless. You came here for fellowship and love. And he's like, I can save you. you need saving, sinners, you know, and then they clearly vampire her up.
They turn her into, they get the one white woman that they trust, and she infiltrates the entire thing. And this is why you can't trust white women.
Yeah, because like there's a way that you think that you're impenetrable. Like she really just thinks like she won't be hurt.
Yeah.
And so it's fine. And yeah, if she hadn't, everything would be fine. But whatever.
And white women, like, I don't know. It's the whole with like 53% of white women voting for Trump or whatever. Yeah. It's like white women love to go on the side of like white supremacy and being like, well, that's what I've chosen. That'll protect me more.
Yeah.
Like, let me fall back on that.
Yeah. The proximity to that's going to keep me safe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or like queer white Republicans, I feel like are the same way, where you're just like siding with whiteness because you're like, that is what's going to keep me safe, I guess, in this world. But it's like, it's not. It's not good.
So they, Perline is singing.
Yeah.
Mary's let in, but obviously is different now.
Yep.
And they, she goes and sexes up.
Yeah. Sexes up Stack, and Smoke's getting into a fight, and, Stack, they're hooking up. He's like, why are you drooling? And she's like, you want some? Spits in his mouth.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, fuck yeah.
Let's go. And eventually, like, Smoke comes in and sees that, like, there's blood and everything. And he, like, shoots her so many times, and she just laughs and, like, leaves because she's a fucking vampire.
She says,
die. We're going to kill every last one of you.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, get the body outside.
Yeah. And he's like, no, I don't want to do that. That's my twin.
He said the best thing about me was him.
Yeah.
So sad.
So he locks him in there instead.
Yeah.
It's very, I mean, Smoke's freaking out, of course.
Yeah.
And then Annie is like, get everyone out.
Yeah.
But at this point, Annie thinks that they're a different type of spirit.
Some kind of,
Yeah.
demon spirit.
But then she realizes later on that they're vampires.
Yeah. Because it's clear, I think right after this, we see Cornbread come, and he's been changed, and he wants to be invited in. And Annie's like, admit that you can't come in without our invitation.
Yes. He's like, let me back in. I'm just trying to be polite. And they're all like, Cornbread,
you've been in and out all night.
Why would you ask to be let in?
Yeah. And he's like, listen, we're all people. We should all be polite and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, and then Cornbread's like, okay, fine. Well, Smoke, give me my money. And he like
Smoke
pays
decides
him,
to do
pulls
it.
him out. Scary. In the meantime,
Annie's able to get him back in.
Yeah, and Stack's woken up in the room.
Yes, he's knocking in there. Annie's trying to be like, "That's not your brother.
No, it's something else."
And he eventually stabs Sammy through the door, and he gets out, and Annie throws something at his face. It's pickled garlic, and it like starts to kind of burn him, and he runs out.
Yeah, and so that's when they're like, okay, we know what this is going on. They're vampires. We need garlic, wood, silver, holy water. And Annie tells Smoke, like, hey, if I turn into a vampire, like, free me before I turn so I can get to be with
our daughter.
Yeah, not,
and
like,
not be
here.
A vampire. It's like, it's zombie rules.
Yeah.
Like, if you're like, I don't want to be turned into a zombie, kill me once I get bit.
Exactly. But almost like for different reasons, because usually zombie rules are like, I'm gonna ruin everyone, break everyone, etc.
Yeah.
But then like this one's like, because her soul will be trapped. Yeah.
She's like the other spirit, the Haint, that she thought it was before. That one, it's like they swap spirits.
Yeah.
So like you're like, they take your body, but like your soul is still like released.
Yeah.
And this one, it's like your soul's trapped here on Earth forever.
Yeah.
She doesn't want that.
Yeah.
So he leaves. Someone else has been bit. Oh, they see somebody they think covered in blood, and they're like, oh, he's been bit. We got to throw him out.
I know.
They throw him out, and everybody who ran out, they all see has now been turned, or like we see at least that everyone's been turned. And then Annie wants everybody to eat a clove of garlic.
To prove that none of them are
vampires. Perline.
Why is she fighting it?
She's like, I don't like garlic. I'm like, girl.
Did you just not see any of what's happened tonight?
You have to.
Yeah.
Come on. Berline, come on.
I was so frustrated with this.
She was like, no.
I'm like, you gotta be a vampire. Stupid. Pick a like, what?
Just eat the garlic.
Uh-huh.
I love raw garlic.
Like chomping on it.
When I was a little kid, I used to eat like cloves of raw garlic for like fun.
Wow. Mm-hmm. And now does it bring you the same joy? Wow.
I wouldn't snack on like a clove of garlic now, or like
what if I buy a little platter of them.
I like probably would, or if you have like, I mean, obviously cooked garlic is good and probably better, but like, yeah, if there's like garlic on something, I mean, I really love garlic, but yeah, I was a freak kid where I would eat it raw.
I have exact opposite experience from you as a child with raw garlic. Mm-hmm. Sometimes raw garlic will still like hit up some awful childhood memories because you know, they didn't know I was a very ill child. They had no idea what to do with me at all. And then some probably like woo-woo person told my mom like, just rub some raw garlic on the soles of her feet and that'll fix everything. So I just like have memories of her rubbing raw garlic and being like, stop, this is stupid, like I hate this, like bye. I think it's only like recently that it's like it doesn't trigger me, the smell of raw garlic, like chopping it. Yeah. But I love garlic still.
Yeah.
Love
I mean, garlic tastes very good. Yeah. So I was also like,
poor little vampos.
It's really sad for the vampires.
Yeah.
I did have a coworker once tell me that you're supposed to, when you're sick,
I've done
sleep with onions in your socks.
Oh, never mind. That one's crazy. That one's crazy.
What were you gonna say?
Like when you're sick to like eat raw garlic to like fix it.
Yeah.
Doesn't.
No, I mean, I think like raw garlic, it has antioxidants or something in it, but like it's not gonna cure you. It might make you feel better the same way that like orange juice would.
Yeah. Sure.
It's like anything that's like good for you would.
Yeah.
But no, coworker, onions in the socks. And so I one time was sick.
Oh no. Oh no. When?
Yeah, I tried it.
When?
You know, I was an adult. It was recent.
Okay, that's what I was thinking too. And I'm like, what?
It wasn't super recent. It was probably like 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Like 5 years ago, you were doing weird shit like that, weren't you?
I'm just like, I know this isn't like in her like early 20s.
Oh, no.
And how was it?
It was really, okay. It didn't do shit, obviously. And all I did was ruin a pair of socks. I was like, these aren't going to be washed. These can't be washed and like the smell of onions get out of these socks. Like they've got to be tossed.
Did you like slice the onions, dice the onions?
Yeah, I sliced them up a little bit. I was then still with my partner who I'm with today. And I was like, I'm going to do this crazy thing just so you know I'm going to be sleeping with onions in my socks. And he was kind of like, okay.
Sure.
All right. If you say so.
Whatever you say.
Whatever you need to do, girl. I was like, I just want to try. I just want to see.
Would it be cool?
It would be cool. It'd be cool if you went to bed with onions in your socks,
the next morning,
woke up the next morning, and you were cured. And this is what my coworker told me happens.
Yes.
Because he said the onions suck all the illness out of the soles of your feet.
He said that and he went, yup, sucks the illness.
I didn't say yup.
Sucks the illness.
Yes. And I just want to clarify, I didn't say that seems good. I was just like, I don't believe that's what it does, but maybe it does something. Maybe there's something to it. Listen, I'll try anything once.
Listen, like my mom was the daughter of a doctor, an electrical engineer, and she was so desperate. She was like, yeah, I'll rub raw garlic on, you know?
Like, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. My mom did some, not that one, but had some bizarre remedies, which is why I'm predisposed to try dumb shit.
Yeah, it's not your fault. And alliums are powerful.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyway, Pearline finally eats the garlic. Yeah. She's not a vampire.
She's a pussy.
Slim eats it, and he's like gagging because he's so drunk. He's like an alcoholic. Yeah, but, at first I'm like, is this a
vampire just trying to be cool?
Yeah. Like, dude, like, this is really good. I really like this.
I'm just like you guys. Yeah, Yeah, no, he's just ill.
Yeah.
And
this is when they then realize that that guy was not laying in a puddle of blood. It
like
was wine.
And so they're like, oh, we got to get him back. And in the background, Remick and all the vampires are doing like cool, fun music together.
And then he's like pounding on the door, like, let me in, let me in. Cornbread gets him.
Yeah, gets him so fast.
Yeah. Grace's husband shows up. It's so awful.
It's
He's
so
like,
sad.
come on, I have the car. Or let me back in. Like, come on, just come out.
And she's like, why aren't you freaking out by that guy eating that other guy? He's like, nah.
He's like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
It's better this way. We'll give you community and fellowship.
Yeah.
And so that's what he keeps saying. And then they threaten, they're like, if you don't come, we're going to get your daughter. The like lead vampire guy, because they've got this hive mind thing going on. He can speak Chinese.
Taiwanese. He knows everyone's like memories, thoughts, all of it.
Yeah. So he does that to her and she's like, this is freaking me out.
Yeah.
And she's worried about her daughter.
Yeah. He says to her, he's like, I know how you like to be licked. Like, I know everything because of all the memories.
Gross, creepy. Also made me think of Pluribus.
Oh, yeah.
When she asked that lady's son, she's like, hey, if I wanted to have if you were giving me a pap smear, what kind of speculum would you use?
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of like little Pluribus moments for sure. We're just like, gotta convert them.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway.
We find out that Remick, kind of the lead vampire, says like he wants Sammy. Remick says he wants to be with his people, and like I'm not sure if it's like a where or a when like he wants to get to, but he believes that like having Sammy's skill, which I assume meant having Sammy be a vampire, but could literally mean that he absorbs Sammy's whatever as a vampire.
His like musical ability
there. But I'm like, I don't know where there is or what or even if it's all a lie. You know, I don't know.
Yeah. And he also is like, you built something, but it was built on a lie. Like, this is when he reveals that the guy they bought it from is the Grand Dragon, and they were planning on coming to kill
the
them.
next morning. Yep.
Which is also when they are buying it from him, they're like, what happened to the floors here? Like, they like said something about the floors, and the guy's like, we just cleaned them. Like, they've just been cleaned. And so I think that they're running this scheme where they like sell it to people and then come and kill them.
Like, this is literally a slaughterhouse.
Yeah. Ugh. So it's like very fucked up.
Yeah, it's so yucky.
And he kind of reveals that.
But the vampire, Riddick's like, we're going to start a new club based on love. Like, we'll be our own club. Yuck. Yeah.
Grace wants to stop them before they get into town. She's freaking out. She's so worried about her daughter. Yeah. And so then she says, come on in, you motherfuckers.
To like invite them in so that they can fight them. And then big old fight
girl,
time.
I know that you are angry and scared for your daughter and you want to fight them, but like now everybody is gonna die.
Yeah. Everyone's gonna be screwed.
But I know, moms and their children.
It's something
makes
else.
us do crazy things.
For sure.
So she, she's got Molotov cocktails. We're all fighting each other. Annie's fucking everyone up. She's crushing it as a vampire slayer. She's got, her like garlic things that she's doing. She's stabbing everyone with the stakes.
It's so good.
But then she turns to look at Smoke and Dak gets her.
Yeah, she gets bitten. And then Smoke's like, okay, I gotta do the thing like I promised you I'd do. But when he does, like Mary really freaks out about it. I'm like she's like really sad about Annie because I guess she like wanted to be hanging with her.
Yeah.
Like they kind of implied that they like kind of had a plan, like the four of us would all be like vampires.
And we
together.
thought that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But
nope.
Annie didn't want that.
No,
Mary.
She wanted to be with her child.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Annie is connected with the spirits. She was like, that's not anything. I love like, I don't know. I find voodoo, and I had not heard of hoodoo, but it seems similar from what I like looked up.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I love like any sort of witchy kind of stuff,
cool,
and it's all very
magic.
Cool and interesting.
Yeah, I agree.
So Annie was cool.
Delta Slim, their harmonica piano guy, does a cool thing where he like cuts off his arm to like spout blood everywhere to try to get the vampires to come to him.
Yeah, he sacrifices himself so everybody can kind of get out.
Yeah.
he gets the main vampire Remick. He's there. He gets Perline. Sammy manages to jump out the window and run away with his guitar, and then Remick's there, and he's like, I want your stories, I want your songs, and then you're gonna have mine. I'm gonna take all your stuff, and then I'm gonna turn it into like whatever fucked up version I want to make, and then that's gonna be everybody's.
And that's what everyone's will be. For sure. Very like clear metaphor for fucking. And the brothers are fighting each other at the same time. And Sammy starts doing like prayers because his father's a preacher. And Remick starts also doing those prayers. And he's like, yeah, those are the prayers that people said when they came to like fuck us up in Ireland, you know? And during this time, we also see the brothers fighting, and they don't seem to be able to like hurt each other. They seem to actually still care about each other so much despite... despite one being a vampire and still like having that kind of like
that
love.
Twin connection.
It's something else.
Twins are weird.
Yep, twins are weird.
Twins are weird. They've got weird psychic abilities.
Yeah, we don't understand
They're
them.
not of this world.
No.
Something else happened.
Yes, big time. And Sammy hits Reddick with his guitar. Unfortunately, the guitar has like silver and like.
Oh yeah.
And so like.
It gets in his head. It fucks him up.
And all of the other vampires are fucked up by it too.
Yes. Everyone kind of feels the same things.
Yeah.
Also, Remick's doing this weird like baptism thing with Sammy where he keeps like dunking him in the water. That's kind of like, anyway. And then
stuff.
he finally gets stabbed by a wooden stake from Smoke, who's like out there now. And then the sun has risen and now everybody's burning.
Yep.
And Smoke tells Sammy to go home, bury the guitar. He's like, get rid of this. Don't do this.
Yeah. Like, go live a different life. Musicians don't do nothing.
Yeah.
But he's like, no, I can't. And it's Charlie Patton's guitar, which Stack told him early, but Stack had lied. And Smoke was like, that was our dad's guitar. And Sammy goes back to the church with the guitar. And Smoke's kind of like thinking about like kind of a bunch of memories that he has. And he knows that the clan is going to come the next morning. He takes off his mojo necklace because I guess he knows that he maybe wants to die to get to be with Annie and baby, you know?
Well, I think his brother is gone.
Yeah.
And at this point, we don't know that he's spared him. But like either way, he doesn't get to have his brother.
Yeah. What kind of life?
Yeah. And he's lost Annie.
Yeah. So he's like, fuck it, I'll take off my mojo necklace and kill me.
Yeah.
And so...
He goes and finds the Grand Dragon.
Well, the dragon comes to him. Everyone comes to him.
Yeah, because they're coming to like kill everyone.
So he hides in a bush and like snipes people. He shoots everyone real good.
Yeah, great job.
Yeah, and at some point he is shot.
Yeah,
but the only person left is the Grand Dragon, who's like been shot too,
and then he shoots him a bunch.
Yep.
And they both die, and then he sees Annie with their baby in kind of like a vision. She's like, put out the cigarette and like come on over here. You can hold the baby with me.
Yeah. And so it's, sweet.
Yeah.
And then jump to 1992.
Now we're in 1992. Sammy seems to be a very successful musician.
Yep.
He's playing guitar.
He's crushing it.
And it's like after a show and the bartender's like, there's two people who want to come talk to you.
Yeah.
And it's Mary and Stack.
Yeah. And they look all like hot and modern.
They look so hot. They look so cool.
So fucking cool. Stack's got like a ring that says like all across his hand that says Stack.
Yeah.
Gold. It's fucking sick.
Yeah. They're like very cool. I mean, vampires are typically cool.
They're cool. They're cool. And
they can be. Some versions of them, you're kind of like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, for sure.
But they are cool vampires.
Big time.
He reveals Smoke couldn't kill him, but he made him promise he would stay away from Sammy.
Yeah. And they're like, but Sammy, if you want, you could like keep living and
we
like
can turn you.
And not have pain.
And you can keep playing your music forever. And Sammy's kind of like,
I've been here long enough.
Yeah. He's like, I don't want to live forever.
No.
Like ultimately living forever, which is nice with Stack and Mary having each other.
They have each other.
And that's, why this is a love story.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. And before they go, Stack says like, hey, I loved your real stuff. I loved your old music. We've like kept all of your records from back then. And he asks Sammy to play some music for them, and he does. And before they go, Sammy says like, hey, once a week I wake up paralyzed, like reliving that whole night. But before the sun went down, like that was the best day of my life. And he was like, was it like that for you? And he was like, yeah, of course. Like it's the last time I had my brother.
Yeah.
It was so cute and sad.
Yeah.
And they're like, for a few hours we were free. Like when we had that dancing together and all the music, it really felt that way.
It really felt like we were building something that was going to be like really great.
Yeah.
And then white people came and fucked it up.
Yeah. Like they really do.
Yeah. So yeah, they're going to be together forever.
Yeah,
they're going to keep being vampires, but it's a really sweet movie.
Yeah.
Sweet, no. The ending's just sad.
Yeah, brothers. I know it's about more than brothers, but boy.
But no, it's really good. And if you haven't seen it, you should.
Yeah.
And it, deserves all the nominations that it received. So check it out.
Yeah. And we still believe forever.
And we believe forever.
Yeah.
It's obvious. We believe in love and vampires on this podcast.
Yeah. I wonder if one day, I think they're together forever, period, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
But I wonder if one day they also go like, they teach some people like, hey, here's how you kill us. We've had enough. You know what I mean?
Oh,
but they would still do it together. If they're sick of vampire life, they're sick of forever,
You do have an out. That's
have an
nice.
out, and they could like teach people how to do it. But I think they would still go out together. Like I really think it's together for them.
Yeah.
Period. Yeah.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like though, the thing that seems to happen with vampires is that like you are changed in a way where you have a desire to continue to live. They don't seem to like they are still a part of this hive-mindy type thing where they're like, this is better.
Yeah.
Like join.
Yeah.
This is actually better.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
So they may not ever have the desire to die, although I just like truly can't imagine. I don't know. Living forever does not sound cool.
It's very unrelatable.
But maybe you just have to be a vampire and then you'd
And
be
then
like,
you get it.
yeah.
You're like, oh, this is
You're
the
like,
best.
I'm hot and cool.
Yeah. I'm fucking whatever I want. All right. Great movie.
Right.
Very good movie.
This has been When Harry Dumped Sally. We have new episodes every Tuesday.
Yeah, and we have a Patreon.
And we have a Patreon. Go check that out.
All right.
See ya.
See ya. Bye.